Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome back to episode 41 of Europa Universalis for As Castile, although we've been in Spain for quite some time now. So in the last episode we noticed that France really doesn't like us. They're actually on -6 opinion of us now. That's mainly because they want our subject provinces, Cuzco, Hanna-Kavalica, Nazca, Lima, Georgia and Ucali. Yeah, that one. Anyway, they're on -6, so they could very well break the alliance. Now, it's almost inevitable that we're going to end up going to war with France at some point, but I kind of like having them there as a bit of a sort of a shield between the rest of Europe, and it gives me some form of comfort. That said, we've also recently picked up quite a bit of aggressive expansion with the rest of Europe, and I am trying to avoid a coalition. And I think what I might try and do is go and improve relations here, because our improved relations with France at the moment is only on 22. And that aggressive expansion is going to go down. So we might be able to get them friendly enough not to break the alliance, which would be ideal. And what I'd like to do, really, I mean, France has a few allies. France is, well, actually, no, they're only allied with Venice. So we could actually go and attack them straight away. Obviously, I can't attack France straight away, but if I was to go ahead and attack Venice, Venice are allied with the Knights, who we don't give two hoots about, but they're also allied with France. So we could theoretically go and attack Venice. That's not a problem at all. I'd also like to go and take some land from the Ottomans, because I feel that they could do with a bit of a kicking as well. So we've got to be careful here. Getting, is that Venice as well? No, Salzburg. Getting Venice itself could be really, really good for us. As in, we would have quite a good amount of trade power down here, and that would really help. And I'm sure we can beat the Venetian Navy. It's not that strong. You'll also notice that France... Is France in a war? Yeah, they are. Okay. I was just checking there that they weren't doing something that they shouldn't have been doing. So what have we got here? Edict of Absolutionism reduces monthly devastation. Cheaper change rival costs. Fort maintenance on border with rivals is basically free, which is nice. Autonomy change cooldown, harsh treatment cost reduction, administrative efficiency. I think we want to go for that administrative efficiency first. That's actually really good for us, because that means that we essentially pay less admin points for everything. If we can get up to 200 regiments as well at some point, we'll have 3 of these. Or we can promote a different culture, so there are ways of doing things. Is it worth at all changing our government type? So we're currently getting some extra national manpower, some income from vassals and monthly autonomy change, but we could reduce the unrest, get some unjustified demands, or increase our production efficiency and get more tax. Not sure which is going to be better, the tax or our income from vassals. I don't think we necessarily need to do it, so we're going to wait on that. We can't promote any more cultures at the moment, because we've got the maximum number of promoted cultures that we are currently allowed to have. We can invest in a new idea, which would be humanist ideas, reduce the national unrest. We're well ahead. We're well ahead in time, so let's go ahead and do that. Because obviously, if I don't have to deal with rebels, then that's good. There are some British-Mexican separatists that are likely to fire, but I don't think that's too much of a problem. We're not in any wars at the moment. We did take some stuff down here. It's one of the reasons why France sort of hates us so much, because we took a lot of this stuff down here that France would very much like, and I don't want France to have. We have a revolt. Oh, it actually happened up here. That's not where I was expecting it, but okay, fine. I'm guessing you're probably not going to deal with it. So let's go ahead and use the mercenaries. We are short a few generals. Why do they all keep dying? I do not know. But let's go ahead and march you up there. It'll take you a while to get there, but you will nonetheless. So yeah, we will go to war with France, but not just yet. I just don't like the amount of aggressive expansion that I've already picked up in Europe with Austria and Savoy. It's a little bit risky. And we haven't really picked on the Sunni for a while. Who are the Ottomans allied with? The Ottomans aren't actually allied with anybody right now. Wallachia is a vassal. They're guaranteeing Ragusa and Georgia. I mean, we could just go ahead and pick on Ragusa. Who are Ragusa allied with? Ragusa are allied with Bohemia. Okay, maybe not. Georgia is all the way over there, so we can't really get to it. But we could go and attack the Ottomans directly. Let's go ahead and start building a spy network on them. Why not? And I've also got... What am I doing with you? You're building a spy network over here, are you? So we probably want to go and claim these provinces. Just so that we can, you know, annoy France a little bit more. And, yeah, I was kind of expecting these guys to pop down here. This is a little bit annoying. We can't afford to get another... That's why I didn't have my full leaders, because we'd sort of ran out at the time. Let's get one who is really good for the time being. Now, they do outnumber us quite significantly. But at the same time, I think we're strong enough to beat them up. Now, sort of this British Brazil is moving this way. So we want to try and block that off if we can. It is quite annoying. I'm sure we will go to war with them again at some point. Taking some heavy losses there, but we did win the battle, so that is pretty much all that matters. You guys are still making your way up there. That is fine. So all of our colonists are busy. That is also fine. So once we've dealt with these guys, we'll probably come down and take this and feed it to Spanish Peru. Truce with the Iroquois has ended. Now, France haven't broken the alliance with us yet, which is good. You guys get yourself over there. So we'll kill those guys off. And we do want to sort of try and get up here into sort of the Aztec land if we can. Can't believe you guys still managed to get that. That was very unfortunate, but we'll win that battle easily enough. So just go ahead and split you up and take both of those back. And then we'll come down and get ready to do that other war. In fact, we can actually get a claim on both of those provinces now. So let's go ahead and do that, and we will bring you back, because we don't need you there. Our opinion with France is already at plus 90. I don't believe we've just done all that much via improving opinion. They still want my provinces, although it's only a negative 57 modifier now, as opposed to the negative 114 that it was before. Let's get the extra manpower down there for them. It's going to be a trade company. Oh, is that going to be a trade company one? Oh, it doesn't really matter, I suppose. I didn't really put a lot of thought into that before I clicked it, so that's my own fault. Let's get down here and get ready to deal with this little war. Should be nice and easy. I'm not overly concerned about that. Natives rising up and all of that usual stuff. Now then, we're definitely going to want to turn this fort on if we are going to want to attack the Ottomans. And in fact, it needs to be upgraded because it is the wrong type of fort. So we will want to put some troops over there. We've got our transports here. We've got our heavies. Let's go ahead and unmothball them. We're not at war, so let's just go and move them straight over to here anyway. Now, I think we can actually beat the Ottoman navy. We can still have a lot more boats, actually. We've got a lot of money. So let's go ahead and get ourselves 5 more heavies. Oh, these ones will be really quick down here. In fact, let's go ahead and remove you and put you on there. And we'll remove you and you that are like 600 and something days, and we'll get these ones here. So we'll get 5 more heavies really quickly. The trade fleet, let's get you up to 100. So we're going to have a lot of lights. Lost some money, but that's not a problem. Now then, what about our actual army? How is that doing? I guess we're quite close to the force limit. Yeah, we can have another 8 troops, but that's not going to make a huge deal of difference. I've already got 2 stacks of 30 down here. So we've got 60 men. We can pull another 30 from over here. What do the Ottomans have? Let's have a look. Military, armies, Ottomans. The Ottomans have nearly 200,000 men, and they have a big force limit. That is considerable. That is a considerable amount of manpower, although if we could sort of try and blockade them in. I don't know, we'd have to see how that one is going to work out. They've got a much bigger force limit than we have, much bigger. But we can definitely sort of get some more men over here, or go over our force limit if we need to. Am I bothered about Flanders' opinion of me? No, not really. I just wonder if I took Venice, how much aggressive expansion I would get. I mean, that would instantly break the alliance with France, and we could start eating bits of France. I still don't have any really easy way to get directly at England, so that'd be a problem. Now, Venice are also allied with the Knights. Is that the Knights down there? It is. So I don't have any way to attack them directly. I don't have a CB, and that would bring in Brandenburg and Riga as well. So that doesn't really help me. Okay, well, one thing at a time. Let's group you guys together. We should certainly be able to start this war down here. Oh, you're already at war with France, are you? You're allied with Cusco, but let's go ahead and declare our own war. Cusco would come in, but that's fine, because France are going to deal with them. So let's just detach a single unit, and you're going to head down there. And you can move in and take the fort. And we'll basically leave France to deal with you down here. So yeah, we're not going to be able... Because see, France want all of this stuff down here. France really, really want this. But I don't intend to give it to them. And I'm not going to try and stop them from taking this, but we'll certainly attempt to take it back from them at some point in the future. Can make some states now. Are any of them worthwhile? That one's considerably worthwhile. So let's go ahead and do that one. What have we got here? French Peru. Lots of stuff going on. Can make more states. Again, that one's worth a considerable amount. So let's go ahead and do that. What about over here? That's not really worthwhile. That's not really worthwhile. Yeah, we'll just cancel most of these ones up, I think. We'll save the other one for now. Siena, let's go ahead and start working on you. Someone demands control of provinces. The nobles and the clergy. So, nobles... Can we give you a little bit of land? Somewhere with some manpower, but not too much of anything else would be ideal. Let's go ahead and give this to the nobility. Is that going to be enough? Nope, of course it's not. What about that? Yeah, there we go. And the clergy as well. Let's go ahead and give you... What do we want to give you? Now we'll just take the admin power. Clergy, 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 clergy. There we go. That's enough. They're all happy. Fantastic. So, France is building up a really big army down here. Only at positive 35. I am going to turn on these forts. Because France is making me a bit paranoid here. And I think they're going to be an easier target than... France are going to be an easier target than the Ottomans at this point. Now, who am I allied with? I am allied with Denmark, the Palatinate, and Liège. Liège was the current emperor. Yeah, he still is. Good. Austria's the wrong religion. What about Savoy? Savoy really doesn't like me. I wonder if it's time to make my peace with England. I'm probably never going to do that because I have their cores. Yeah, negative 20 has a core. But we could probably... Mind you, I don't think England would be all that useful in a fight with France. But maybe it's time to make that switch. We can go and take the tolerance of heretics. How far ahead are we? Still very far ahead. Let's go ahead and take it. Fantastic. Now, military techs. We are on military tech 18. France is on military tech 18. They have quantity and offensive ideas. We have quality and defensive ideas. Although our quality ideas are not yet finished. Although it doesn't really matter, because most of them don't give us that much useful stuff. Siena has been converted. Yeah, I think that was just one that got automatically converted by being next to Rome. Oh, also, I found out, somebody did point out to me that I can actually hold Rome without getting the negative penalties. I was mistakenly thinking that it's any Christian nation that gets penalties for holding Rome, other than Rome, or other than the Papal State, or if you form Italy. Italy and the Papal State are the only Catholic nations that can hold Rome without getting a penalty. But if you are a non-Catholic Christian nation, so basically Orthodox, Reformed, or Protestant, you can hold it without any real issue. So that is a good thing. The siege is over. That took a while. I see. Is that France standing on here? I guess it's probably not. But let's move out there anyway. Thanks for all the attrition, because we needed that. Now then, your allies are involved. France already pieced out of this war. No, you're now at war with England, though. But let's go down here and siege more of your stuff out, because we need to get these guys out first. We could go ahead and take all of this from France and annoy them even more. I mean, France has still got to break the alliance with me. And I'd sooner be the defender, if I'm honest. Let's give more loyalty to the clergy, because that will give us the national tax modifier, which is always nice. And we've got a revolt over here. That was bad timing. Can we get you over there and just deal with that first? It's only peasants. I mean, we will take some losses because we do have the terrain penalty here, but they're leaderless. There we go. Let's get you guys back across here. They will recover because they're mercs, so got to be careful and make sure they don't try and sneak their army over here. It looks like they're actually still at war with... Are they at war with France? No, France are not currently at war. Now, that actually worries me. The fact that France aren't currently at war. Don't attach to me. Go off and do something else. Just giving me a ton of attrition. I could take all of this and really annoy France. Really, really annoy France. And that might be what we do. We'll go ahead and get some claims on the Ottomans anyway. Just in case we do decide to use them. I don't like the amount of troops that they've got. Not too sure what happened there. We've hit the Diplo cap. Let's go ahead and move these heavies back over. Not too sure where all of France's navy is. It looks like it's in the Med. So, what are we going to do with our Diplo power? Because we don't have... we're 9 years ahead of time. Why are we getting so much Diplo power? We probably don't need to be like heavily admin focused either, but I guess we can stay there. Anyway, what could we do with our Diplo power? Can we buy anything down with it or buy anything up with it? That's admin, so we don't want to do that. We can promote mercantilism. Sure. Go and do that a couple of times. You can never have too much mercantilism. There we go. Make some decent money now. Want to get all of the heavies together. You're a heavy as well. So we should have... no, I wanted you over here on Valencia, didn't I? You guys are also heavies, I believe. Heavy, heavy, heavy. They actually built a lot quicker than I expected. And you're a heavy as well. So now we've got 20 heavies. We should be able to deal with the French Navy without any real problem at all. But yes, I'm still a little bit concerned. They've got 50k troops down here on my border. If that's not suspicious, then I don't know what is. Yep, they're all heavies. So let's go ahead and start shipping some troops back over. An advisor has died. One is siege down here. Our buddies are getting stuff done for us really quickly. So let's split you up. Half of you down there. You're going to go and siege that anyway. Excellent. Lost our military advisor. None of these are particularly useful. We'll take the land maintenance guy for now. I'd sooner have somebody that gives me a little bit of extra discipline or morale or something useful, but... Ottomans have announced us as their rival. That is fine. We want to battle down here. Oh man, imagine if we give a load of this. This will really upset France. But that might be what we have to do. If we're going to go to war with France, we'll just have to sort of goad France into being the aggressor, I think. And I do think I can beat France. Now then, let's go ahead and... Do we have a claim on Venetia? We do not. So let's go ahead and... Let me click on it. Go on. Let's go ahead and build a spy network there. Let us then... Do we want to keep claiming on the Ottomans? We'll probably try and get one more. Let's go and put you guys here. Notice how the French have now moved their army onto the opposite side where our other fort is. Which is nice because he's taking a huge amount of attrition. So let's go and move you around there. We're actually making plenty of money, so there's no reason why we can't have some of our forts on. Mainly because it gives us a lot of extra army tradition. So let's go ahead and make sure we keep at least some of the forts on. Build that army tradition up. And yeah, let's go ahead and grab these guys from up here as well. I don't think England's going to attack. We don't really appear to have many problems. We might get some Ancona. We just go and bump the autonomy up and deal with that. You're the wrong religion type, but you've got religious zeal. Let's just go ahead and bump the autonomy up and make that go away. We're getting peace offers over here, so we should probably go ahead and deal with this. So let's try and piece you guys out first. Are all of these provinces in the same colonial region? You won't let me do it while that's open. That's nice of you. Colonial Peru. Yeah, they're all in the same region. So if we peace out with these guys first, sue for peace and take all of... I can't take all of it from you. Let's just take those ones. Cusco, Great Britain. Yeah, not too bothered about that. So we'll go ahead and send a demand there. And you guys can head back out. And then we'll go and... because this will really, really annoy France. So I don't have to core anything because it instantly turns over to my colonial nation. So we just have to wait for our diplomat to come back. It's going to take him a while. Let's just nip back over to the Ottomans while we're doing it. I went completely in the wrong place on the map there. Let's get another claim here. Colony has become self-sustaining. Excellent. So now we're starting to work on Canada. Let's go and get this one, because it's a 5 development province. Yep, France definitely bringing a lot more troops down here, you'll notice. So let's go ahead and get ready to deal with this. I would be extremely surprised if they don't try this. It certainly seems to be what they're heading towards. Let's go ahead, actually, and get ourselves another 5 heavies. Let's really make sure that we control the seas down here. We can still have a few more infantry. So we should probably get a few infantry regiments just so that we can build up a little pool of reinforcements. Let's just finish off this war before we actually end the video. So we're going to sue for peace. We're going to take both of these and we'll take all your money. I should have took money from those guys, but I forgot. So send our demand. And that should instantly all turn over to our colonial nation. And it does. Fantastic. Now, I don't think France can just instantly declare a war on me. Because we do still have this alliance. But yeah, we now have negative 198. There's no way that this alliance is going to last. Now, I could just go ahead and attack Venice. But if I attack Venice, then I'll be the aggressor. It's unlikely that any of my allies would actually come in and want to help me. Yeah, none of them would, really, so that doesn't help. And, of course, Austria would come in, because Austria's the defender of the faith? Yeah, Austria's the defender of the faith, so they would come in as well, which is slightly problematic. So, we need to wait for France to attack us, and I think that is something that could very much happen. But I'm going to end the video here, so thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying EU4 as Castile. I'll see you next time, and until then, goodbye for now.